To start today's activity, you just have a white sheet of paper and a pencil. Our first step is to go ahead and put our name on that piece of paper. I'm writing your name. You will need to write whatever your name is. So if your name is Christopher, write Christopher. If your name is Henry, write Henry. If your name is Josephine, write Josephine. Write your name and then flip your paper over to the blank side. I'm going to pause for just a minute to let you have time to write your name, and then we will get started. While I am giving you time, I'm going to explain kind of what we are doing today. You are going to make a positivity poster. So you're going to choose one word to be the focus of your positivity poster. There are a lot of different options on the positive word ideas slide that the sub will show at the end of this video. So you're going to watch the video, learn what to do, and then you'll have the rest of class to work on it. Please don't rush through. You also will be able to work on this next class if you did not finish. So you're going to choose one word, and we are going to make a positivity poster. So you want to focus on writing the word nice and big and taking up all of the space. So if it's a very short word, obviously your letter's going to be bigger than if it's a longer word. Your letters might need to be a little bit smaller. So when I look at the positive word ideas list, which I will show here on the video as well, there are a couple of different options. I'm just going to look around and think of which one kind of stands out to me. Alright, so again, these are all positive words. Any of these work as long as it's a school appropriate positive word. It does not have to be on this list. Just again, keep in mind the length will determine how big you're going to have to make your letters. So I'm going to go with happy. I'm going to do happy as my word. So I'm going to practice on a small sheet of paper. If you need a small sheet of paper to practice on, there are half sheets of paper. You can grab one of those to practice on if you need to. But I want to make sure that these aren't just our normal letters that we use. Alright, I want my letters to be big block letters. So if I need to practice, I can write my normal letter nice and big, very light. So I'm starting with the letter H. Then I'm just going to trace around that letter H to make it a block letter. Once I've traced around, then I can erase that very light normal letter from the inside and I have a block letter. Right? This is just one way to do letters. If you have a different style you want to do, or if you want to start with that style and then change it up a little bit, maybe adding some designs inside or whatever, that is totally up to you because this is your piece of artwork. So again, you just want to make sure that your words fill up the page nice and big and that they are block letters of some sort. We don't want to just write plain normal letters. If you wanted to do cursive and make it a cursive block letter, you can do that as well in the same way. So if I want a cursive H, cursive, you would want to write your whole letter, your whole word out. But you're still just going to go right around that letter, trace around it, even around the inside of parts of it, and then erase the normal letter that you drew first. Alright, so there's lots of ways to do your letters, but you want to make sure they're nice and big. I like to start in the middle of my word and do that letter first. For example, happy, I'm going to start with the letter P in the middle because that kind of helps me make sure that I have plenty of space for the whole word and I'm not going to run out. You also can stagger your letters to make sure you're going to have enough space. So one of my P's is a little bit lower, and then I'm going to come back up with my Y. I have a lot of practice drawing block letters, so you can see that I'm just drawing them plain without the inside. If you need to do the inside first, that is totally okay. Alright, I have my letters drawn, so now I would come in and decorate them in some way. So I might decide that I want each of my letters to be different. This one I'm going to have some polka dots inside. I might have stripes in one, maybe one I'll leave plain. I might have a crisscross design. The design is up to you. You just want to fill up all of your letters. Make sure you have something in your background as well. Again, you could do whatever pattern you want. Stripes, zigzags, polka dots. You might just do a lot of different colors in the background, and that's what you have. But you want this to be nice and neat and full of textures and patterns and colors. So you have markers, crayons, and colored pencils that you can use. You're going to use the rest of time to make sure you fill your page with nice big letters. I started in pencil. I'm not going to go in and add color until I'm happy with it. So once you are happy with it, then you can outline your letters in markers. You can color all of it with markers. The supplies you use are up to you. You just have to use the supplies that I have available for you in class, which is markers, crayons, and colored pencils, or your own supplies that you have brought with you. Don't rush through this. You have plenty of time. If you don't finish it today, you will finish it up next class.